Thank you, Maria, and welcome everyone again to the beginning of the Education and Youth track. My name is Deirdre Quarnstrom, and I'm going to share some of what we're doing with Minecraft in AI and some of the emerging projects that we have. I lead a team at Microsoft within the Xbox organization that's focused on bringing Minecraft to new populations, and that includes education, new markets such as China, and then also making Minecraft more accessible for people with different abilities, limited sight, limited hearing, physical limitations as well. How many of you are familiar with Minecraft? Quite a few. How many of you have played it? Okay, great. So if you've played it, you know at the very basic sense, it's a game about placing and breaking blocks, but it is so much more than that. And what we found when Minecraft first launched 10 years ago, just last week actually, is that the players and the community took it and made it their own. There is no story with Minecraft, so everything you do, you're telling your own story. And we've seen amazing applications in the education space, Minecraft for social good. There are over 170 million people who have bought the game, and we see around 90 million players every single month on Minecraft. So it's massive, massive scale. But Minecraft's also incredibly personal. This is actually my sister's family at a Minecraft event, the whole family dressed up in Minecraft Creeper t-shirts. This next photo is a wedding. It was a couple that got engaged at a Minecraft convention and had a Minecraft theme wedding with props from the convention. These are two students at a school outside of Seattle where I live, and they were piloting a chemistry mod that we created for Minecraft. And this was their reaction to doing chemistry in their school. You can see that joy and that fun that they're having on their faces as they start to explore the Bohr model in chemistry, which otherwise might not be quite so much fun. This is a young girl who is living with a terminal illness, and her wish through the Make-A-Wish Foundation was to come to a Minecraft convention. It was a little bit overwhelming for her, and she was in the hospital the next day. This is the chief product officer for Minecraft going to visit her. So you can see for these families, for these young people, Minecraft is an incredible way for them to connect, even under really terrible circumstances. And this is an author, Keith Stewart. He's written a couple of novels, including one called A Boy Made of Blocks, which is a fictional account, but based in his relationship with his son who has autism. And he talks about Minecraft as one of the first ways that he really made a deep connection with his son, as his son gave him a tour of a Minecraft world that included a room that he had created for his dad. So the game's unbelievably popular with players, but also goes very deep on a personal level. Three of the areas that I'm really passionate about with Minecraft are these three that are on here, which take Minecraft beyond the game. The first is it's a really compelling way to get young people, especially into computer science and computational thinking. As we think about a future powered by AI, having these basic building blocks that students are interested in acquiring through Minecraft is really powerful. We partner with an organization called code.org to do Hour of Code tutorials, which is a way to get students interested in coding that might not otherwise be, and also to break down the barrier for teachers. Many of our educators don't have computer science or technical backgrounds, and doing this 1 hour of code with all the resources they need becomes a really effective way to get them doing that first hour. We also use Minecraft really broadly across the curriculum. Games have always been used in education, and we find a game like Minecraft is a wonderful way to inspire creativity, problem solving, and collaboration across the curriculum. Again, as we think about some of the challenges with AI and youth, there are the technical challenges, but there's also the challenges of how do we encourage that collaboration, creative problem solving. And Minecraft has proven to be a doorway into that. And then the third area is on sustainable urban planning. I'm going to go into some examples for each of these. Within the Minecraft education environment, we have students building and modeling simple AI by building puzzles and games in the Minecraft environment. I'll show you an example here. This is a block-based coding tool called Make Code from Microsoft. In this, they can switch to JavaScript or use the blocks. The students were challenged to create a maze using AI and then write AI to have the agent solve the puzzle. So you can see when it reaches a dead end, it does some basic pathfinding. This is a really simple scenario. It's one that even young students understand. And it's also one that students, as soon as they do this, they want to build a much bigger maze, and they want to build bigger puzzles. They want to build mini games. So they really can have fun with it and take those very basic building blocks and expand on it. We also, about 3 years ago, with researchers from Microsoft Research in Cambridge, England, started a project called Project Malmo. This is available on GitHub. Anyone can participate in it. They wanted to create an environment that really encouraged AI research using Minecraft and the logic in Minecraft. I'm going to show an example. So in this example, they're using trial and error to train an AI in the Minecraft environment. So they're trying to get to that blue square there and collect the Minecraft diamond. There are many, many scenarios that researchers are using. They're also using this platform as a way for doing AI education and K-12 education. The last example is an organization called Block by Block. This is a nonprofit that was founded in 2012. It actually started in Sweden. An architect was working on a redevelopment of a public housing project and was trying to think about ways to get more engagement from the community. And his teenage son actually suggested Minecraft as a way to do that. And so they piloted it, and we started working with UN Habitat at that time. Since then, we've done projects in over 30 countries, and the typical process that we do takes community input, which if there's any public projects in your areas, in your neighborhoods, there probably is a call for community participation. Most of us don't pay attention to those and go, and it's even more extreme in the developing world. This is a typical community input process. Does anyone see any children in the picture? So there is one boy here, kind of on the edge of the circle, probably behind his dad. Now that you're all focused on it, anyone see any women? So yeah, there's one woman there, and again, she's kind of on the edge, probably not deeply participating. And there is also an older lady there. So this is typical that we don't generally see people from across the community participating. It tends to be the sort of middle-aged population. What we've done with Minecraft is we've taken this process and we've used Minecraft as a tool. So we'll go in and we'll build that space that's being considered for redevelopment, and we'll invite members of the community. So we immediately get the youth coming in. We also get women and older people who are interested in participating in this, and they'll go into that model and they'll change it and actually modify it in the Minecraft game, in the Minecraft world. Most often we see people adding lights for basic safety, and so they're giving that feedback to their community leaders and planners that this area where they play, or maybe a market area or place they pass through early in the morning or in the evening, doesn't have adequate lighting. They'll also do things like add parks, add covered areas where people need shade. We have been doing this for about 7 years now, and we've really been looking at technology and at ways that we can actually deepen the immersive experience and expand this. So this is just one example of bringing in technology, but you can imagine other applications, bringing in data on crime rates or safety into this public planning process. The majority of people who live in cities are youth, and over half the world's population will live in cities by the year 2030. So we're working with UN Habitat on SDG number 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, on really looking at innovative ways that we can make a difference. This is some of the impact that we've had with Block by Block Foundation in the last several years. So in over 30 countries, we've had 1,000 people participate in our workshops, and these are very small, generally workshops, specifically focused on a specific site, a public market area or a park. We've also engaged much larger populations through competitions to raise awareness around public space and the benefits for everyone who lives in the community. And we raised and contributed over $6 million to the planning process and construction of the sites. As Maria mentioned, the future is in our youth, and I think with some of these tools in the hands of our educators and community leaders and planners, we really have an opportunity to inspire the creative problem solvers and leaders of the future. These are some ways that you can connect with these efforts.